Hello, folks. So, this is my post about what I eat in a day. I was going to do this as an actual video, an actual email, and then I didn't remember until last night. I screwed that up. I'm admitting my fault here. So, what do I eat in a typical day? So, I start my morning with this morning it was beet juice that I made. Do I always start with beet juice? Heck no. It's different every single day. So every single day it would either be just water. I always have coffee. Lately it's mushroom coffee. But although I just went and got coffee, I always have one coffee. I do go periods where I'll quit coffee for a week to kind of clean my system out and detox from it if I find that I'm leaning more towards drinking too much coffee. I don't drink coffee after probably 10, maybe 11 o'clock in the morning. So what I would eat for breakfast then, after I have my array of drinks, which is coffee, mushroom coffee, one or the other or both, and a drink of water. Sometimes I'll put in a little packet. You can get them at Walmart, like something that is flavorful. I sell one that helps your gut, like a probiotic one. So anything that'll help you drink more water, lemon, whatever, it's going to change every single day. I don't think anybody on earth has the same habit, because if you have the same habit, you're never going to move forward. So again, today it was beet juice that I made myself, mushroom coffee, and then coffee. I'll go in and drink water. Very rarely do I drink any type of juice. It's mostly water, bone broth. I might have a bone broth later, more towards lunch, but we'll go back to breakfast. Breakfast, it's always eggs. So sometimes it's 2 eggs, sometimes it's 3 eggs. Sometimes it's scrambled, sometimes it's runny yolk. I just started to learn to like runny yolk probably in the last couple of months. I researched it. It's better for you if the yolk is runny. You get to have more of the nutrients. I believe they don't get like fried out, like it's not a bad thing. Teach yourself to like some of the things you don't like. I would generally with that have a piece of toast, but not always, but only one piece of toast. And I don't mind eating white bread. It's not like it's not the best thing in the whole world, but it's not the worst, but it's a comfort food for me. Don't cut out foods just because you think they're bad. Don't. And if you're gluten-free, I don't know much about it, but get a gluten-free bread. Now, do I eat the whole piece of toast? I usually leave 2 bites of it. It's like my thing. I don't know why. Also, this is a tip for you. Only eat until you're about 80% full. So next, what else do I eat with that toast? Sometimes I'll put a little spoonful of like a spinach dip. Maybe it's salsa. Maybe it's like some cheese sauce. Maybe it's a little sprinkle of cheese. Maybe it's just hot, like the peppers that you would put on. Do you know what I mean? Like the chili flakes. Sometimes it's that. Sometimes it's scrambled. Sometimes it's in the microwave. Not the best for you, but eggs in the microwave are better than, do you know what I mean? Do the better choice in any given situation. But if you're going to go to McDonald's, go to McDonald's. Just get the McMuffin, not the McMuffin and the hash brown. And then if you go later in the week or 2 weeks from now, just get the hash brown. Just do one or the other. Don't get the whole meal deal. No. Even with your lunch, don't get the fries and the burger. Train yourself to just get the burger, just get the fries. We're trained to like overeat and like overindulge. Don't. Just start making simple little shifts. And once you've heard it and you're aware, now you know. Don't be down on yourself if you do both. Sometimes I'll do both still, and then I feel a little bit bad because of the way it feels in my body, and then I just make a better choice next time. So, back to breakfast. I would generally have like some slices of pepper or 2 just handfuls of blueberries. That's my breakfast. If I feel hungry again, I might go drink some more water, a little bit more mushroom tea, or some bone broth. I make my own bone broth, although sometimes I buy it like in little packages and I just like mix it in and use my coffee machine. always trying to drink more water. Anytime that I'm hungry, I might be like, maybe I need some water. Or if I feel real hungry, maybe a little taste of bone broth with a little salt in it. And then for a snack, I would generally, I don't have a snack. See, I would, if I'm really hungry, I would go towards the water or the bone broth or the coffee, and then it kind of subsides my hunger. By the time I want to go have like another snack around 2 o'clock, might be a granola bar. They only have like 100 calories in them, might be half of a dragon fruit, could be 3 beets or a head of broccoli, or just anything that's healthy that's going to add, right? Like, don't look at carbs like they're bad, okay? No. And then for supper, I would generally have a meat, a vegetable, and a potato. So I put the potato on my plate. I generally would only eat like half of it. Sometimes I still, and again, only eat to about 80%. So the meat could look different every night. We love tacos, so it could be tacos. So I might do one taco in a shell, and then I'll make a lettuce shell to eat my other two if I'm going to eat 3 of them. Not too picky on like vegetables. Eat all the vegetables you want. Meat is good for you. So I would then, for supper, I might generally have like steak. Last night I made a hash, steak and potatoes. Lots of potatoes, some carrots, onions, and steak. I would go at that first and eat mostly the steak. A lot of the time I put hot things on my food, like hot sauce, chili flakes. I find I eat less. I found this out by mistake. I eat less because my tongue is like burning, and it gets me to focus a little bit on something different. Like it gets me to breathe different. I started using hot sauces and chili flakes just because I liked them, not because of that, but that was the after side effect of that. So for supplements, and I'll go back to supper in a minute, supplements, I would generally have a fish oil of some sort, sometimes a collagen, and what's the other one? Right now I have a fermented coconut. I like to go to health food stores and try something different. You're never going to go wrong or bad with collagen. I also, not every day, but most days would have like a scoop of a green drink to get more greens in me. Sometimes I don't feel like it. Sometimes I have to force myself to do it. A lot of these things are like, they don't taste good, but like once you feel the feeling of how it feels in your body, you're going to be led to almost crave it. So what else would I have for supper? Might have barbecued chicken, broccoli, rice. I'm not too picky on the white rice either. If I like it, I eat it. I don't deny myself of anything. I'm not a big person like on sweets or cereals or anything. I had to get out of it because I really was somebody that was into sweets, but if you can train yourself to do some type of detox for 5 days, which is going to emotionally get you to calm down and like bring up a lot of shitty emotions, if you can make it through like a 3-day, 5-day, 10-day cleanse, then you will heal yourself of some of these, but it is good to work with somebody to figure out where they came from. So that is something, if you ever want to, that we can work around, as well as I do tapping around changing the way that you eat as well. So back to supper. Always try to get the most protein in that you can during the day. So any meat, eggs, a little bit of cheese, not very hard on the bacon. A lot of times I'll make the kids like a big breakfast, but I'll only actually eat 2 pieces of bacon. Don't ever eat any more than 2 pieces of bacon, 2 sausages. Nothing is bad. You have to start looking at food like it's all just food, not have any emotion around it. If you like the taste, eat it. Just don't overindulge in the wrong things and just keep learning. And then for a snack, I would generally have either like a little handful of popcorn or sometimes I want 2 cookies. Maybe once a week I want a hot fudge sundae. Like, I don't deny myself. If I want it, I want it. If I find I'm leaning towards, I want a hot fudge sundae every single day, there's an issue. It's time to do some type of cleanse, whether it be going 3 to 5 days with the juice, or like really going back to focusing on the water. Sometimes we're craving these bad foods because we're dehydrated or we're stressed. So if you can sit for a minute and figure out, am I stressed out? Am I leaning more towards these bad foods because I'm not getting enough water and I'm craving something? Only you know. So generally, I would not eat after 7 o'clock at night. Like, it's unheard of for me. Now, if I'm hungry at 11 o'clock at night and I'm really, really, really craving something, I might have a granola bar. Like, I just sit for a second and think, what do I need? And if that's a 100-calorie granola bar, and if you look at the ingredients, I don't know if I have one in here. I do, actually. I would eat one of these. It's not the best thing in the whole world, but it's not the worst. So it only has 100 calories in it. It has a gram of protein, very low on the sugar, 6 grams, 1 gram of fiber, some carbs, 17%, not bad. Sodium, that's not bad for you either. Only 3% sodium. Has some iron, calcium, 6%. Like, this is not a bad little bar to have a snack that will fill you up if you're needing something, and it's not like a huge thing that's gonna set you back. It's not a bad, like, you have to change your mindset around the things you're eating. So if you're in the Flat Tummy group, I'm going to post this video as this week's Zoom call, because yesterday I totally got cut off of the Zoom call, but this is also the email as well. But if you're in the Flat Tummy, one of the best things you can do to get a hold of your food is to calorie count. I'm going to swear, it's a bitch. Like, it's not easy to do. That's why it's better to do it with having someone assist you around it. So if you can get to the point where you recognize, I need someone else for support. And it took me a long time to get there, but I didn't really make moves forward, like big strides forward, and really make changes that I ingrained and kept until I started hiring people. So if you need any help around that food aspect, or extra accountability towards the calorie counting, definitely reach out. So you want a calorie count, you want to go into that app for 30, 60, 90 days. And that's when you're going to see the result. And it's not easy. And you need to weigh your food. It's a retraining. It's a whole new lifestyle. I can give you tips and tricks in here that will move you. These will move you forward. But if you want to make the big lifelong change and like internally go inside and figure out what's happening, where did this come from, put the pieces together, make peace with it, find the distorted, cognitive distorted thinking, and move on, you're going to have to most likely find support and get a close support that will guide you along the process. And that's one of the ways, the only ways that you're really going to make a shift and a change. And coming from somebody that's like independent and wants to do it all on her own and doesn't need anybody, this was the past version of me. Over the last 10 years, I need somebody. Everyone needs somebody with them. We weren't meant to walk on this journey alone, not one of these journeys alone. And although you are the one to take full responsibility for your life and what's happening at this current moment and make peace with the past, you need somebody to lock hands with you and move forward with you on it, even if it's for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. All my clients become my friends. All of the people that I work with, it's one of the requirements that I have when I go work with a new coach. Like, is this business? Is this strictly business? Or are you going to actually care about me? And if I have the sense that they're actually going to care about me and my well-being, and they're going to stick with me, because I don't have the time to get to know people that don't have my best interest in mind, and I don't do the same Like, I wouldn't do that. If I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm with you for life. Like, you're not gonna lose me. And unless you want to push me aside, which I'm okay with too, but like, I'm here and I'm here to support you, even when you're not my client. Like, I'm always here. That's one of the things that I really like to promote and say, because it's something that I hold dear to my heart, and it's something that I really appreciate in a coach. So I hope these eating tips helped. I hope what I eat in a day helped. It's not big and crazy and fantastic. Like, it's simple, it's easy, it's consistent, but it changes a little bit. There's certain simple rules. I switch it up. I ate a cupcake from time to time. It's all right. I ate ice cream cake yesterday. I just don't overindulge in anything anymore. So I hope these helped, and thank you so much for joining the mailing list. If you're not on the mailing list yet, please reach out and I'll manually add you to that mailing list. Take care, and we'll talk soon.